No pain, no gain!
Hi there, welcome back to Carnage Sea World. We're doing a different toy review here. Long-time subscribers, by the way, shout out to you guys for sticking with me over the years. I really appreciate that. Well, long-time subscribers will know that I'm not a huge toy collector. I mean, I do have a lot of toys, don't get me wrong. It's just that I'm very selective of the toys that I get. For example, I love the MCU, well, pretty much phases 1 to 3 stuff. But I probably don't have 80% of all the characters. You could say I'm very careful with my resources, or you could sum it up in one word, and that's cheap. So although super interested in Storm collectible figures, I've never gotten one. Furthermore, they're pretty big for the scale of the figures that I collect. So it's a surprise even to me that today I'll be reviewing the Storm collectible Tekken7 King, who by the way is one of my mains in the game. My other main is Hwarang. Anyway, shout out to Paul, who gifted me this toy very generously. Really very thankful for a good friend like that, making my day even though he's going through some rough times himself. So thanks Paul, I'll treasure it. Alright, on to the review. A look on the outside of the box. You can see the figure inside through the clear window. Tekken7 logo. Some product details, in Japanese mostly. Nice. Now the quality of the box itself is definitely good. I might be tempted to keep the box as well. Now let's get into the figure inside. Okay, out of the box, first look and thoughts of the figure. It looks very nice. The musculature is well sculpted. I love the detail on King's mask, the jaguar spots and stuff. Pretty cool. Now I've sculpted a king head before in my first custom attempt. That was built off a Mattel WWE figure. Moving down, yup, the entire chest is made of soft rubber, which I've been told before. Nice details, and paint apps continue. His gauntlets, gloves, and the color seem to be spot on. His big beefy thighs, shin guards, loving this. So onto the figure himself, starting from the head. The head looks up kind of this much. You get a little bit of a lip happening here. It is able to look down quite a bit actually. Alright, and again you get a little bit of a lip down here. Okay, and you do get somewhat of a head tilt. That's pretty nice. Yeah, although it doesn't look very good. Shoulders come up to kind of above horizontal. Very good. Of course, shoulders can do a 360-degree rotation. You do have cuts up here for rotation. Double jointed elbows are kind of restricted due to his elbow pads. Yeah, but I won't force them. You probably could adjust it a little bit. So you got wrist rotation. Mine's missing a little bit of paint down here, scratching. And of course you have, oops, it came out, but easily it should pop back in.
and of course it flexes. Now, as I mentioned, the torso itself is made of a soft plastic, and against the lighting you can't really tell. To the naked eye, this rubber color seems a little bit darker than the actual shoulders, but still okay. Alright, ab crunch. Yeah, you kind of can get him to bend. You do get a little bit of a gap opening up here. So he bends down this much. And so you gotta finagle the rubber a little bit. Bends backward quite a bit actually. This much. And he can still balance, lo and behold. Okay, so you got waist articulations. Alright. His tights are kind of soft rubber as well, this part here at least. His thighs, I don't want to shear the plastic off from here, so you can see I'm kind of stretching the rubber a little bit already. Well, let's say can kick up, oh goodness, this much, and it kicks back this much. Technically you can go a lot, but you have to play around with the plastic down here. Okay, double jointed knees. Flex, oh, not too bad. Can go this way, right, with all the rubber all scrunching up. Right, his foot can bend forward this much, quite amazingly, and can go back this much. It's very good. You have toe joints, toe articulation, which doesn't really want to move on mine. Let me try. Okay, they are just a bit tight, and yeah, it does flex pretty well. Look at the boots. There is also ankle pivot, though it kind of wants to go off to the side like this because of the way the design is done. Let's see if I can change it, flex it a little bit. Yeah, it can flex a lot, but it goes off to the side, kind of. Moving back up, the tail is actually articulated, so you can actually rotate it. Right. Now for accessories, King's comes with his cape thingy, which is like a very soft plastic, so almost like cloth. And look at the details. King, Anger of the Beast. Very nice shimmery gold paint. Right, now I'm kind of a little worried about this. It might break over time, so yeah. Now he also kind of comes with this translucent swish effect, which later on I'll demonstrate in some of the pictures how to use it. Okay, so on top of his fisted hands, which he has in the figure itself, so you have the pointy fingers nicely sculpted and painted. Right, well, a little bit of a mishap down here in the paint. Well, you can be perfect. Then you get this kind of semi-grabbing hands. And the last pair is this even more closed grabby hands. Here, this is a quick comparison. right? This is a little bit more open palm. This is a bit more cup shape, right?
Alright, so now let's compare King with some of the characters that I have in my collection. This is versus the Zhongdong War Machine, which I did a review for this one some time ago. Please check it out. There's a link in the description below. This is King compared to some of the Marvel Legends. It's Psylocke, Pepper Potts, and as expected, King towers over the SHF figures. This is your Bruce Lee and Sakura from Street Fighters. And just for the heck of it, King versus some other big wrestlers. This is The Rock, Stone Cold, and Triple H. And finally, for even more fun, this is the Storm Collectibles King versus my Tekken Customs. Now, you good customizers out there can leave your critics down in the comment below. I promise I won't ban you, even if you say something bad. Maybe. Okay, so overall, I love this Storm Collectibles King, mainly because it's free. But jokes aside, seriously, again shout out to Paul, thanks again for your kind blessing. I love the aesthetics on this figure. I mean, King himself as a character is pretty good looking in the game. The jaguar face, the spots, the fur, musculature is pretty cool, and I think Storm Collectibles themselves will be proud of this product. Just a guess. I do think the choice of rubber for the torso might be worrisome for some. This is echoing my friend Paul's thoughts, who repeatedly told me to keep it out of the sun or excessive lighting. The worry is that the rubber may age and discolor differently as the figure ages. And that would be so outstanding on the shelf for all the wrong reasons. And also, will the torso get sticky over time as the plastic degrades? Well, only time will tell. I am kind of looking forward to Storm Collectibles doing more Tekken7 characters, in particular Armor King, and oh my gosh, Marduk, who himself in the game towers over King. I mean, that would be a whole chunk of plastic. Okay, hey, leave what you think of this figure in the comments below. Did you get it? Will you get it? Let me know how you find the review. Was it helpful? Do consider likely missile drop kicking the like button, as it helps my channel grow. And also do muscle buster that subscribe button to stay tuned for more reviews like this. I appreciate you, thank you, and bye-bye. Do consider likely missile dropping the